Cornwall is rough, rustic, and rich in natural beauty. It's England's most southwestern county, jutting out like a clenched jaw defiantly facing the sea. Cornwall's north shore runs along the Celtic Sea, where the wind and waves pound the cliffs, making it a hard place to live, but a great place to visit. Every summer, the 500,000 or so people who live in Cornwall are joined by millions of tourists. Cornwall is Celtic country, often with more in common with Wales and Ireland than England. This video covers about 25 miles of Cornish coast, from the surfing beaches of Newquay to Tintagel, the legendary birthplace of Arthur, Britain's mythical once-and-future king. Newquay gets its name from the New Quay, built in 1439 to protect the harbor and the fishing fleet. Today, the town is a seaside resort and a mecca for surfers. Newquay has 9 beaches covering 7 miles of coastline. The beaches offer a wide variety of surfing conditions. The Thistral Beach hosts several international surfing competitions each year. The town of 20,000 grows to over 100,000 during the season. This brilliant white building on the cliffs is a Hewers Hut. We get the expression hue and cry from the word hewer, which means someone who stands watch on the cliff to signal the fishing boats below that the pilchards are running. Pilchards are in the sardine family and play a vital role in the economy and actual survival of the Cornish people. Missing them could have meant the difference between survival and starvation. About 11 miles or 16 kilometers to the northeast is the town of Padstow. It's on the west bank of the River Camel. The town of 3,200 has become a popular tourist destination. Padstow is located near the site of a monastery built in the year 500 AD. Viking raiders destroyed the monastery in 981. The monks moved inland for safety. The harbor entrance has a large sandbar called the Doom Bar because of the shipwrecks it caused. Just outside of the town, on the coast, there's a cycleway offering 17 miles of spectacular sea views. It attracts about 400,000 riders each year. This area is a popular location for feature films and television programs like the popular BBC series Poldark, which does a lot of shooting in the area. One of the locations is Perdue Place. It was built in 1592 and remains in the same family. The manor house has 81 rooms and is one of the best preserved Elizabethan-era homes in Great Britain. It's open to the public in the summer. Its deer park is one of the oldest in the country. Our next stop is about 6 miles from Padstow. This is the fishing village of Port Isaac, better known to many as Port Wayne, the location of the popular British TV series Doc Martin, starring Martin Clues in the title role. The town has a population of less than 800. Its narrow streets and steep hills make driving a challenge, but it's worth the effort. A local guide who appears as an extra in the series takes people for a walk through the town to visit the doc's surgery and Louisa's school, which is actually a hotel. Our last stop is Tintagel, made famous as the legendary birthplace of King Arthur. There's the ruins of a castle on the cliffs. It was built in the 13th century, after Arthur's time. Whether it's actually where King Arthur was born or if he even existed is hotly debated. Visitors have quite a hike to reach the island castle. The views from the cliffs, though, are spectacular. Another popular place to visit is this nearby 11th century church. Remains of a 6th century church and Roman artifacts have been found indicating this was an important place since the 1st century. The town is also a good place to stop for a meal and a visit to the post office, which was built in the 14th century. Cornwall was once a center of mining in England. When the mines closed, many were forced to leave Cornwall to look for work. It's been called the Cornish diaspora. Today, their descendants can be found all over the globe. Cornwall is a great place to visit. Traveling is one of the few things we can buy that will actually make us richer.